In this video, I'm going to be going over, is Clutch Time Online and Offline worth grinding for in Season 6 of NBA 2K23 My Team. I'll be going over all the prizes you guys earn from the online Clutch Time, and then going over all the prizes you guys earn from the Clutch Time Offline, which do actually have some really good prizes and some really good stuff you guys can be grinding for, and then tell you guys if it's worth grinding for. So first off here, starting with the online game mode, you're going to get 5,000 MT for 10 wins, 50 tokens for 20 wins. You get a pink diamond James Wiseman for 30 wins, which I do believe is auctionable. If we quickly go take a look at his price, I mean, he's not going to go for a lot of MT, maybe like 5 to 10,000, but that's not that bad for only getting to 30 wins. Looks like you could probably sell him for about 8 to 9,000 MT. I do believe those cards are auctionable. I could be wrong, but I remember from past seasons when I got like these first cards, I think they were auctionable. I'm not 100% sure, but even if they're not he's not a terrible center. You get 150 or 100 tokens at 40 wins, and then you do get Galaxy Gary Payton at 50 wins. Once again, not 100% sure if he's auctionable. So if you guys have been grinding, you know, in Season 6, and maybe you guys have a James Wiseman or you guys have the Gary Payton, let me know if it is auctionable, because I previously think it was in Season 4 or Season 5. But yeah, Gary Payton gonna go for about 19 to 20,000 MT, or maybe about 15,000. But even if you can't sell him, I mean, he's still gonna be a very nice point guard in game, which is not that bad to have. You know, maybe not the best prize in the world if you can't sell him, but still not that bad for getting to 50 wins. Once you get to 60 wins, you do get 20,000 MT, which is really nice. 70 wins is going to be that Hall of Fame badge pack, which is obviously great for that Hall of Fame badge counter. 80 wins is going to be 350 tokens. So in total, I think it's going to be the same as previous seasons, which is going to be in total 500 tokens for playing Clutch Time Online. And that's going to be really nice. Nowadays, with the new Hall of Fame badge pack in the token market, 500 tokens means you can open up 3 of these, which is really nice. You get 3 Hall of Fame badges basically from playing Clutch Time Online. And then at 90 wins, you do get the 30,000 MT, so 50k in total, or about like 55,000 MT to be exact. And then 100 wins is going to be this Galaxy Franz Wagner, which I do think is way better than the Nate Thurman you got in the previous season, in Season 5. Because if we take a look at this card, I mean, he's got a great jump shot, and all around, he's going to be a really nice small forward in the game. I currently don't have him, but I just can tell he's 6'10" or 6'9" at the small forward position. He's going to have really good offensive stats, 94 3 ball, 93 mid-range, good at going to the basket with a 95 driving dunk. I mean, he's going to play solid defense for a Franz card. He's got 88 block, 90 steal, 95 perimeter with an 89 interior defense. He's also pretty quick, 93 speed, 93 acceleration with a 93 speed with ball. He's got a 97 stamina, and then also a 94 lateral quickness. Looking at his badges, he's going to have 17 in Hall of Fame, including Acrobat, Bully, Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer, Slithery, Agent 3, Amped, Catch and Shoot, Corner Specialist, Deadeye, Limitless, Range, Clamp Breaker, Handles for Days, Quick First Step, Anchor, Clamps, Glove, and then he also does have 33 on gold. So all around, I mean, he's got a good jump shot. He's going to play solid defense in game. He's going to be great offensively. I think he is worth going for if you guys are looking for a nice small forward in the game. Now, will he play on the best team in the game? Obviously not. He's not going to be a top tier small forward, you know, not top 5, probably not even top 10, but for completely free, I think he's going to be worth grinding for, alongside, you know, the 55,000 MT, the 3-4 Hall of Fame badges you get from the tokens, you know, and then you also do get Gary Payton as a Galaxy Football card, and then you get the pink diamond Wiseman. So I'd say Clutch Time Online in itself is 1000% worth grinding for, at least in my opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below how many wins you guys currently have in Clutch Time Online, and are you guys going to be grinding for the Franz, or maybe will you guys be stopping a little bit early? So let me know all that type of stuff in the comment section down below. So now to move over to Clutch Time Offline. This one is a little bit more interesting because the MT and the tokens is pretty much just going to be half of what you get in online. But the big thing is not level 30 for Bobby Portis. It's the level 50 Gordon Hayward. Now, this is where it really does matter if these cards are auctionable, because if we go over to the market and we look at the Dikembe lock-in in the new edition set, if we look at Gordon Hayward's price, he is currently still about 150,000 MT. I even saw him earlier today going for about 200,000 MT on the auction house. So I'm not sure if you can sell this card, but even if you can't, all you now have to do is basically get a Ben Wallace, and then you have to get like Rodman, which you can get from free for that locker code. You know, D Fox is still probably around like 20,000 MT, maybe even a little bit lower, and then Danny Granger about 20k as well. So if we just say, 20k for these two cards, so that's 40k, and let's say another 20,000 MT for Rodman, which is probably actually a lot cheaper. I do want to quickly check, I do want to check Rodman's price, because after that new Easter locker code, he's probably a lot more cheaper. So I just want to see what this, set's going to cost if you do get the Gordon Hayward for free, because I just want to see, what does Rodman go for? I mean, yeah, he's probably going to be about 10 to 15k. So we'll say I think we'll say 15,000 MT just to be safe. So about 55k between those three Galaxy Opal cards. And then let's say you do get Gordon Hayward for free, right? So now you're only going to be half the getting Ben Wallace, and you spend 55,000 MT. Now I'm not exactly sure what his price goes for, even if it's 300k, right? 350,000 MT locking in for one of the best big men in my team in the Dark Matter Dikembe. I think that's kind of worth it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. If you have the MT and you're looking for a really good big, I think 300 to 350k, I think it's kind of worth it. I'm not going to lie. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys going to be grinding for Gordon Hayward and then locking in this set? Because if you do so, I mean, 300 to 350k, like I just mentioned, I mean, I think that's low-key worth it. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on Gordon Hayward, and if you guys are going to be locking in. And I think that's what makes Clutch Time offline maybe even more worth grinding for than online, just because you get a 200,000 MT card. Now, I'm not exactly sure if he's auctionable. If he is, that's even more of a plus side to get this card. But if he's not auctionable, that's still going to be really good if you guys want to lock in for Dikembe, and just going to make the set overall a lot cheaper. You also get 10,000 MT, Hall of Fame clutch shooter, 200 tokens, 15k, and then the Galaxy Opal Bradley Beal, who realistically, I mean, he's just not going to be that great of a point guard. He might be fun to use because he's Bradley Beal. He's a Galaxy Opal card, so I'm not going to sit here and say he's terrible. He's 6'4", going to have a good jump shot, 98 3 ball, 97 mid-range. I mean, stats and badges, he's going to be really nice. He's just 6'4" and probably not going to play the best defense in game. He does have 17 Hall of Fame badges, including Agent 3, Amped, Blinders, Catch and Shoot, Deadeye, Guard Up, Limitless, Range, Mini Magician, Volume Shooter, Clamp Breaker, Handles for Days, Hyperdrive, Killer Combos, Quick First Step, Anchor, Clamps, Glove, and then 35 gold badges. So I mean, he'll be a fun point guard to use and nice on the offensive end. I just don't think he's going to be that great at the point guard position. So between Clutch Time offline and Clutch Time online, which one is worth grinding for? I will say, if you guys do want to lock in for Dikembe and you're willing to spend, let's say, 300 to 350k for Dikembe, then I do think Clutch Time offline is probably more worth grinding for, because you can get this Dikembe for fairly cheap. But I will say, if you guys don't really want to lock in, you don't have the MT, or maybe you just don't want to spend 300k on Dikembe at this time of the year and locking in that MT, because you can't sell the cards back, which means you're just throwing away not throwing away, because you're getting Dikembe in return, who's going to last a pretty good long time as one of the better bigs in the game. At least that's kind of what's looking like, because my team's not really giving us, too many great big men in the game. So I think Dikembe's longevity will be pretty decent as one of the top centers or power forwards in my team. So if you're going for Dikembe, then I would say go for Clutch Time offline first. You're going to be able to get Gordon Hayward at 50 wins. Once again, you can sell him if you want to. I'm not 100% sure if he is auctionable, because if he is, then I do think he is 1000% worth grinding for. First is getting to 50 wins in Clutch Time offline. And then I think after the 50 wins, it's not really worth it. So maybe the end of the season and you're kind of bored and got nothing to do, then maybe you can go through and finish this up, get a Bradley Beal and 25,000 MT. But if you guys want to lock in Dikembe, and maybe if he is auctionable, just get the 50 wins and then pretty much call it a day in Clutch Time offline. And then if you guys like playing Clutch Time online, you guys have the time to do so. I think the MT is pretty good. The tokens are also really good as well. And then I do think Franz is a very nice small forward. So I would say both these modes, 50 wins in Clutch Time offline is worth grinding for the Gordon Hayward, and then I think 100 wins will be worth grinding for Clutch Time online. But let me know in the comment section down below how many wins you guys are maybe at in both of them, and also let me know, are those cards auctionable, like the Gary Payton, the James Wiseman, the Bobby Portis, the Gordon Hayward? Because that would be really helpful to know, because I haven't got that far in either of those game modes, so personally don't know. But yeah, hopefully this video to help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.